Y hola, ¿qué tal, gente de YouTube? Bienvenidos a este nuevo episodio de Mass Effect 3. Continuamos justo donde habíamos dejado nuestra misión. Antes de continuar, quisiera recomendarles que vayan a la descripción de este video y al canal secundario y que se suscriban, chicos. Es un clic y me ayuda muchísimo. Bien, vamos allá. Todavía tenemos cosas que hacer, todavía tenemos incidentes que ver, que proceder. Ah, no, espérate, todavía tenemos cosas aquí. Vale, voy a invitar a los... Voy a invitar a los chicos, a ver. Vale, aquí tengo invitaciones. Exactamente. Vale, vamos a invitar a Cortés. Ah, no, primero vamos a ir de abajo hacia arriba. Menos Colette lo voy a dejar para el final.
You sure you want to leave that here?
I can't very well bring it back to the Normandy. I'd have nowhere to put it. This place is amazing. Puts the prefabs back on Horizon to shame. And it has a hot tub.
Go ahead.
Cheers!
Yes. Hostia, si yo tuviera un jacuzzi, igual me la pasaría todo el día en el jacuzzi.
This is lovely. And good for the sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
You're what?
It's a pill. I'm allergic to dust and cats. And public.
Y hablar en público. Sí, porque todos...
proton pump inhibitor for my stomach too. And an inhaler for asthma.
Ay, un montón de cosas. ¿Todo bien? ¿Estás bien?
Do you have everything you need to stay healthy?
Sí.
Just about. The only medication I can't find is sucrocapsinol. My family doctor prescribed it for my headaches.
Sucrocapsinol, that's a sugar pill, trainer, a placebo.
Oh, that sneaky bastard. And now that you've told me, it probably wouldn't work anyway. There was some scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks. Eyes are over here and up here. Hey, do you have a loofah?
A loofah. This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has a...
Found one. Somebody left an overnight bag with toiletries and massage oils and, you know, girly stuff. Do you know who Kay Sanders is? She has great taste in adjustable massage oils.
Bueno, supongo que Kelly Sanders y Anderson venían aquí a, no sé, a estar tiempo como pareja. Tendría sentido. Tendría mucho sentido que estén, ¿cómo se llama? Tiempo juntos como pareja. Hostia, Anderson, ¿eh? Un pillín pilluelo. Bien, ¿quién más? Samara. Yes.
I came as quickly as I could. What's wrong?
I didn't mean to worry you. When I saw you were on the Citadel, I wanted to see you again.
We've said our farewells, Shepard.
Are we gonna stand on formalities? These big picture windows remind me of our talks in the Normandy's observation lounge.
This view doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental. I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Hagamos algo divertido.
What should we do to take our mind off things for a couple of hours?
Let's watch people. Justicars must have keen powers of perception. Testing them can be fun.
Really?
Yes. For example, the Turian there, the one limping. What do you suppose his story is?
Injured in military service, probably.
Except he doesn't wear it like a badge of honor. He seems ashamed. Whatever happened, I would guess he's an outcast.
What about the two Volus? The ones whispering? What's in the case?
They're related. Brothers, but also business partners. The one on the left is a drunk and has put the family fortune in jeopardy through risky business dealings. But now the Blue Suns have kidnapped his wife. His brother has brought the ransom. 2.3 million credits.
You can see all that.
No, I made it up. You see?
Okay. The Elcor with the umbrella. Go.
Too easy, Shepard.
What about me then?
Too difficult. I think that you are remarkable, Shepard. When the vids sing your praises and call you a hero, does it make you blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
It's humbling. But honestly, if people feel that I'm making a difference, that bolsters me, my team, and our efforts. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
Ah, qué bonito, qué bonito. Bien, vamos a hablar. Hostia, ¿con quién era que teníamos que juntarnos? ¿Quién más quería juntarse? Vamos a checarlo. ¿Quién más era? Era. Ah, no, no era esto. Era aquí. Samantha Raynor. Vale. No, ¿dónde está? Cortés. Jacob Taylor. Vale, este que no se ve aquí. Vale, actividades de permiso. Ah, vale, sí, no hay nada más. Bien, tenemos que salir afuera. Ah, me duele la boca, creo que me quemé. Me quemé comiendo pan con queso derretido. Excelente. Delicioso, y me quemé la lengua y ahora me duele todo. Porque sí es la vida del comandante Shepard. Bien. Hablaron de un oficial turiano. Tendría que estar por aquí. Un oficial turiano. Tal vez de este lado. O en el segundo piso también. What do you wanna do? Aquí está, aquí está. Oficial.
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident with the Krogan.
Right this way, Commander.
Right this way, Commander.
So, Grunt, anything you want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call, straighten this out.
Commander Shepard, I apologize for the intrusion. This Krogan insisted we contact you.
Que te llamáramos.
It's okay. I vouch for him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
But you were in that hospital recovering from the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is C-Sec here?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
Before I sign you out, everybody walked away from this in one piece, right?
Sure, yeah, everybody's fine. Hospital's seen better days, though.
Right. Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope. It didn't work out.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
Yeah, when C-Sec got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on fire?
I threw my bottle of ring call at it. Pretty strong stuff. Went up like a bonfire. The C-Sec guys jumped out. Then I figured they didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. Didn't work so well on me.
And why is that?
Because I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
No te pierdas.
Right, sorry. So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
Grunt, you apologized to the nice man for setting his car on fire.
Fine. I'm sorry for setting your car on fire. And I won't do it again.
Good. Now, officer, I can pay for any damages that may have occurred.
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you up here again.
You won't. Thank you, officer.
Thank you, officer.
So, how were those noodles?
A little spicy.
I love you, Grunt.
Igual quiero unos fideos. Ayer comí fideos, pero aquí con ganas de más. Ah, madre. Madre mía. Bien. ¿A dónde vamos ahora? Ah, tenemos que volver. ¿Oh, vi a alguien que me había hablado? ¿Para ir a otro sitio? Vale, pensaba que se actualizaba todo el rato eso, pero no. Pero no. ¿Qué hacemos? Ah, tenemos que volver. Nos volvemos. Tenemos un nuevo mensaje. Otro más. A verlo. Cuenta conmigo, de Miranda Lawson. ¿Te parece que cada una noche pongámonos elegantes y reunamos en el casino? Iré de rojo. Vale, soy mamá, llámame por favor. De Hannah Shepard, cariño, ha pasado tiempo desde la última vez que hablamos, demasiado. El almirante Hackett me ha reclutado para trabajar en el crisol. No sé, quizás ya lo sabrás, pero allí es donde me encontrarás. Me llamarás cuando puedas, me encantaría hablar contigo, mamá. Bien, vamos a llamar a mamá.
Hannah Shepard here.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, honey. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
This is a surprise. It's been a long time.
It has. I just felt I needed to... I think about you every day. I try not to worry. The other day, I was remembering the bedtime stories we used to make up. You had your own ship and crew. The stories were always filled with adventure and danger.
Yeah. Huh. Haven't thought about that in a while.
Me neither. Oh, you'd always swoop in to punish the bad guys to save the day. So, there you are. Even when you were little, you dreamed of the life you have.
Is that the reason you wanted me to call?
No. I just want you to know that I am proud of you, honey. So proud.
Vale, fue cortito, pensé que había más diálogo, pero no. La verdad que fue bastante cortito. Bien, vamos a hablar con Miranda en el casino. En el casino, ¿qué irán a hacer? Hostia, pero dijo que nos vistiéramos bonito. ¿Será necesario vestirse bonito? Digo yo, ponerse vestido. No lo creo, ¿o sí? Vamos a hablar con Miranda. En el casino. Bien, vamos allá.
Later, that same ex-server's vanguard picks up a backpack.
Ven, hay un montón de casos aquí.
How did did you get your lead actor to work?
Están en los videojuegos. Aquí está, el casino. Ábrase puertas antiguas. Bien, ¿dónde anda Miranda? Ahí está. Ahora con Miranda. Ah, sí, nos pusieron un vestido bonito. Ah, nice vestido.
Miranda. Cute outfit, Shepard. Perfect. Thought we might try an evening out.
Tú también te ves bien, Miranda. Quasar, ¿no? Este es el Quasar.
Sounds like you have some time to catch your breath. I do, just not used to it. Feeling a bit lost. It's kind of sad, really. I got to thinking we needed a break. No point saving the galaxy if we can't enjoy it once in a while.
En eso tiene toda la razón. ¿Qué saca salvar la galaxia si no puede disfrutarla de vez en cuando?
I have to say I'm a bit surprised. I thought you might be. I can be, severe. You're focused. Believe me, I understand. I was thinking about our talk earlier. About having a normal life. Damn, I'm not very good at this. Truth is, Shepard, I'm not very good at being
Cosa normal.
Bit of a disaster, really. I get it. We just need a little practice. Any ideas? I don't know. Maybe we can talk about regular.
No hay clones malvados ni bombas.
Making time bombs, just talk. Regular stuff? Okay. Like shoes or something? Sure. We're not really girly girls, are we?
Sí.
No. We can't pretend to be anything other than troubleshooting space divas. You know, that does sound pretty cool. It does. Alright, let's quit worrying and just enjoy ourselves. At least till we run out of credits. Right. Need more wine. Now you're talking. Waiter, Space Diva needs more wine.
Estativas espaciales.
Oh god. I'm gonna regret this. We're a couple of girls out on the town. What's the worst that can happen? Come on, partner. Let's start some trouble.
Ah, ven, qué bonito. Bueno, ahora la resaca después nomás, ¿no? Pero salió bien, salió Gucci. Bien, vamos a un piso a ver si hay algo. Me encanta la banda sonora. Esperar, ¿a quién esperamos? ¿A Rex? ¿En serio?
Rex, what are you doing here?
Intento escapar. Rex es gigante, man.
Ever since we cured the genophage, it's been nothing but work.
Council been riding you?
Bah, not those project shit slingers. No, it's the female Shepard. Now that they're fertile again.
Qué pedo, Rex.
Can I get you two anything?
2 more drinks. And another bag of ice.
Pero eso no es lo que ustedes querían.
I would have thought you'd be enjoying the perks of Krogan fertility.
Enjoying it? There's a line of females outside my dwelling right now. It stretches on for as far as you can see. I had to sneak out my own bathroom window. I was cornered by 2 more females on the ride from Tuchanka.
And it's just you. They're not spreading the love around.
Sure, but everyone wants their firstborn in generations to be strong and fit. I'm the leader of Clan Erdna. I brought an end to the genophage. Everyone on Tuchanka wants a piece of me. I'm telling you, Shepard, I'm in no shape to fight Reapers.
Pero podría ser peor, Rex.
Considering everything we've been through, I can think of worse positions to be in.
Trust me, I've been in every position in the past few days.
Here are your drinks. And a bag of ice.
Qué pedo, man.
I thought Morton's procedure was painful. Oh well. Shit, Shepard. We sure have been through it, haven't we?
Y tanto, Rex, y tanto.
Still going through it.
True. Well, here's to us. And then going through it.
I'll drink to that.
Come on. It means victory or death, roughly.
Ah, but you can't die, Rex. You got a family now.
Una familia muy numerosa.
Family.
More ice.
Qué buena, no recordaba ¿cómo se llama? Este evento canónico. Está súper genial. Pobre Rex, man, sí. Repoblar una especie entera debe ser difícil. Madre mía. Bien, ¿qué hacemos? Nada, toca solamente. Están hablando del primarca, ¿no? El Krogan que vivía en Omega. Vale. ¿A dónde vamos ahora? Nada, pues toca volver a nuestra sala. Apuesto que no van a salir nuevos mensajitos. En estos episodios solamente hablar con personajes tan increíbles. Vale, parece que no tenemos más invitaciones. Solo las que aparecen aquí. Vale. Qué hermosa se ve esta habitación. Aquí está el premio Trainer, ¿no? Sí. Ahí está. Bien. Vamos a hablar con... Vamos a invitar a Cortés. Y después al final, Goliath. Para terminar con algo serio.
Sorry we're late. Somebody forgot to pick up the cerveza.
Alguien olvidó la cerveza. La cerveza.
Was you. Didn't say it was. So when's the game?
It's about to start.
Seattle Sorcerers versus Usaru Maestros. Gonna be some intense ball.
Nah, it's just a goodwill game for troop morale. They'll take it easy.
Yo siento que se van a dejar la piel.
In the middle of a war with their troops watching, they'll give it their all.
Absolutely. Have you guys seen Derek Rogers' game lately? Man, he and the Sorcerers have been tearing it up.
Esteban, the Maestros don't lose. Have you seen Tyra Tiziana's play? The woman is blue lightning.
Un rayo azul.
Mr. Vega, your love of the Asari team has more to do with how they look than how they play.
Hey, that's not true. Not entirely.
No del todo.
Tell me you don't got the hots for some of the sorcerers?
Okay. Guilty as charged. Who you backing, Shepard?
I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
The Seattle Sorcerers are one of the few human b-ball teams left. I mean, they were on tour.
Hostia, equipos humanos.
Since acquiring Donna Novotny from the hackers, they've been completely unstoppable.
Yeah, but most of the Maestros have been playing since before first contact. They'll win this.
I know the Sorcerers have never beaten the Maestros, but they've never been this hungry either. So, Shep, who's it gonna be?
Asari humanos. Mira, vamos a apoyar a los humanos.
You don't bet against the home team.
Mr. Vega, I hope you're hungry for humble pie. When has our commander ever been wrong?
Come on, man. The game started.
Pobre.
Mierda, he was out. You're blind, ref.
Mira, ganaron los humanos.
Yes, they did it. Now pay up.
Ahora toca pagar.
Hey, why didn't you let me in on the betting?
We weren't exactly betting on who'd win.
We were betting on if you'd pick the winner. Everyone knows you don't bet against Shepard.
Anyway, it was a hell of a game.
Yeah, great evening. Thank you, Shepard.
My pleasure.
Tomorrow comes early. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Estos dos me caen súper bien. Vale. Nice partido, Cortés, digo, Vega, todo enojado. Vale, y vamos a... ¿dónde está? Invitar. Vamos a invitar a Colliet para hacer el memorándum, ¿cómo se llama? Claro, no como este tipo... Es que no es un funeral tampoco, porque ya ocurrió. Es otra cosa.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Creos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms. And others as a father devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through war-torn streets to reach me, because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Colliet, do you,
Joker.
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the Counselor.
About what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kepral syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Goliath creció bastante como persona. Y vamos a ver los mensajes de... Vamos a rezar los mensajes de Thane. ¿Dónde está? Aquí no. ¿Qué está? Tres mensajes, a ver.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways. But it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room.
Sí, eso tiene razón.
This message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat. I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch. Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect Kolyat to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental. But he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you.
Nice.
I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Like the shape of her eyes, shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground, see two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico.
No, Mexico.
And a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital.
Fue cuando nos reencontramos con él.
That is where the doctors are. And Kolyat. I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
Vale. Oh, no. Me mandó al tiro.
Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it.
No me deja adelantarlo. La verdad que está increíble. Todo esto de encontrar estos mensajes pegan bastante con donde lo encontramos en un comienzo. Vale, ahora sí me deja. Vale. Muchas gracias, Thane, por habernos acompañado hasta el final. Perfecto. ¿Qué hacemos ahora? ¿Qué procedemos a hacer? Nada. Simplemente iniciar el carretón. Iniciar la fiestosa. ¿Cuánto tiempo nos queda? A ver. Nos quedan 5 minutitos. Vamos a darle a la fiestosa. ¿Pero a quiénes invitamos? A ver. Nada, aquí No, no quiero eso. Vale, madre. Vale, ¿qué tenemos aquí para invitar? Organizar fiesta. Invitar a todos. Cortés invitado. Id invitada. Invitar a Ashley, a Garrus, a Grant, a Jack, a Jacob. Oye, pero... no puedo darle a... hacia esta. A Jacob, Yavik, Kazumi, Miranda, Samara, Rex, Asahid. Hostia, toda la crew, ¿eh? Está toda la crew invitada. Jacob también, Jack, Grunt. Hostia, yo creo que sí. Invitar a todos. Vamos a invitarlos a todos solamente. Vale, espera. Esta cosa se me bugueó. Vale, está. Invitar a todos. Sí. Todos invitatres.
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up for quiet conversation, or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
Una animada. Una chingona.
I think it's time to blow off some steam.
Excellent choice, Commander. Allow me to queue up a series of popular nightclub tracks and drink lists.
Mira, Glyph tiene un...
Also modify my appearance to be
tiene una corbatita, ¿no? Vale, a ver que aparezcan todos.
Hey, come on in. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the invite.
Make yourselves at home.
Thank you. Happy to be here, Shepard.
¿Qué pedo? Pasa el otro con los invitados. Queremos escucharlos, a ver.
Man, this music is hot. The right music sets the tone for the whole party, right, Esteban?
Sure. My parties are always a little hit and miss, to be honest.
Stick with me, but I'm a party legend.
La leyenda de las fiestas.
They called me Party Vega.
Party Vega.
Golly, I hope they had t-shirts printed.
I ran with a simple crowd.
Me cuidaba con gente sencilla.
Hey, Shepard. You gonna have a drink?
Sure. How's everyone doing?
Ask me after 5 more of these. I'll drink to that.
Am I gonna find you on the floor tomorrow morning, LT?
Here's hoping.
Well, that's great.
Eso espero.
I'll wake you up with my abuela's huevos rancheros.
Hey, thanks for doing this. I kinda needed to unwind a bit, even just for a night.
I think we've all learned to rest.
That we have, Steve.
Here's to us. And a chance to rest.
Bien, Vega está tomando una copa, está tomando vino entonces. Mira, a ver. Jack no tiene ningún diálogo. James tiene un diálogo. James.
Hey, James. Having fun?
I'm relaxed, but fun? I think my kindergarten graduation was more fun than this.
Very funny.
Don't worry, I'll see what I can do. You know if that waterfall is warm water or cold?
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo con la... Aquí están los chicos hablando.
Cerberus is gonna lose? Demographics. You recruit a guy who's 20 and got no life, he'll work his ass off for the cause. But do you see any old people in Cerberus? Any families? No. There's no future in a terrorist group.
And sure they pay, but you ever bring up vacation time, there was a brick wall.
That reminds me, I heard you're going to be a father. Congratulations.
Hostia, la verdad que estos dos estaban juntos antes.
You'll do great. You're a protector. That goes a long way.
How about you, Joker? How would you turn Cerberus around?
I'd make Cerberus popular.
Una gran campaña y propaganda.
I was running for president. Fundraising dinners, shaking hands, kissing babes.
I think the expression you want is kissing babies.
I know what I said.
¿Qué pedo?
You know, I miss the days when Cerberus was just hilariously incompetent. You know, when you two ran things.
Excuse me?
The only thing I was in charge of was the Lazarus Project, which, you will note, was very...
Tuvo un gran éxito. Pues sí, estamos aquí vivos.
This is Cerberus. We were studying some Rachni, and they got loose and killed all our guys. Can you take care of that? It's one system over from where we hooked some guy up to the gap, who then got loose and killed all our guys.
Sí, esa es la cuestión de todo el día.
Quite a body count. And at least back then, it was usually their own bodies.
We knew some cells were bad, but the Alliance and the Council weren't doing anything. And we were doing good work.
And crunches. Lots of crunches.
Hey, not okay, Kasumi.
But we did bring Commander Shepard back.
And after taking down the collectors, I cut ties with Cerberus, got loose, and started killing all their guys.
For which we thank you.
Jeff, do you remember that I am also a Cerberus project?
Oh, crap.
Edie.
Edie, up for some bad examples of human behavior?
I think you mean examples of bad human behavior.
Just a hint. Grammar correction, not the best icebreaker.
Ay, sí, a mí también me carga la gente que hace esas cosas, men, pero me carga.
Hey, Commander. Weird to see everybody here together.
You think?
Well, weird, but good. Nice to know it's not always arm wrestling reapers with us. Anyway, thanks for putting it together. I'll try not to be too embarrassing.
LOL.
Thanks for inviting me, Shepard. It's nice to see you like this.
How do you like the new crew?
You always attract the best.
Have fun.
You bet I will.
Seguro que lo haré, dijo. Vale, ¿qué están hablando estos otros acá?
I can't get over the size of this apartment. The electric bill alone could have paid for my college tuition.
Or funded the war.
Or made a nice down payment on one of those Atlas mechs. Always one.
Siempre he querido uno.
Air conditioner in this suit. You have no idea how hot it gets.
¿Qué están haciendo, chicos?
So, Shepard, you can serve this swill, but can
Este menjunje.
Someone has to drive y'all home.
Sí, eso es verdad.
The Normandy is still there. Has anyone else tried to steal it?
Stealing the Normandy. Now there's an idea.
Wait. What? Who?
Trainer, you still have your toothbrush?
We can always get another Normandy. Call up Cerberus and ask them, please.
¿Qué pedo Tali ya hasta tiene hipo?
But wouldn't that require you to change your name? Tali Zora von Normandy SR3.
Von.
Vas Normandy. Von means one who has a weak bladder.
De vejiga pequeña.
Feels appropriate.
Sí, sí, la verdad es que sí.
We've seen a lot of good times on the old girl.
That we have, indeed.
Here. Some of you more than others. I'm just honored to have squeaked in.
Sí.
To the Normandy.
And to falling in love with the ship's captain.
¿Qué pedo, Garrus? Liara.
This is nice. I don't spend much time with everyone like this. As friends, I'm glad we could do this.
Trainer.
Hi. I'm trying to socialize.
Pero no se me da muy bien.
Not much for big parties?
Well, if I know people, sure. But some of your friends are legends. I can't just ask if they've tried the hummus.
¿Qué tal estuvo las ensaladas?
Also, Dr. Chuckles apologizes for not being.
Oh, sí, a preguntar por ella, justamente.
Emergency medical consult on the Citadel.
Oh,
She
lástima.
sent some fancy liquor though. It was great. Wish you could have had some.
Ojalá hubieras podido probarlo. Estos tipos son unos alcohólicos de primera. Vale, ¿quién está aquí? Vale, aquí en la habitación no hay nadie.
I must admit, I still feel like something of an outsider. You all have such a history with Shepard.
It's mostly a lot of running and shooting, and usually somewhere in there a button needs pushing, but Shepard always haunts that part.
Yes, a history of close calls, narrow escapes, and more near-death encounters than I care to remember. Working with Shepard reminded me of my younger days, running with mercenaries, blowing things up with mercenaries, and occasionally sleeping with mercenaries.
I remember first meeting Shepard. All I kept thinking was, I hope she took a shower, because my filter needs replacing, and humans carry a lot of germs.
And 3 years later, here you are, drinking her alcohol through a straw. I'd call that progress.
Something to look forward to then.
Nice. Vale, ¿alguien más aquí? Lo genial es que se escuchan sus risas. no, no hay nadie. A ver, el segundo piso, a ver. ¿Qué era? ¿Qué es eso en una bolsa? Vale, no, aquí no hay nadie, ¿eh? ¿Están todos juntos? Vale, aquí están estos tres.
We considered the future and respected the dead.
Sounds boring. There's usually more yelling and cursing at any
Más gritos y palabrotas.
I go to.
Yeah. Get a bunch of Krogan together and things always get fun. And probably broken.
That sounds more like it.
You're right. These things are better when you have redundant systems and natural plate armor. Can't argue with that.
So who is strongest? You or the tank?
Creo en el tanque.
Yeah, I'm plenty curious myself.
What I missed?
Buena pregunta.
Wants to know who would win in a fight between me and Rex.
You gotta admit, Shepard, it's a good question.
Sí, la verdad que
It is a
sí.
good question.
No, it isn't. Baby Pyjack here wouldn't stand a chance.
Ninguna posibilidad.
Don't listen to this fossil.
Este fósil.
He could defeat us a glass of warm milk. Ha! I got head lice bigger than you, Junior.
You boys done talking.
Sí, no, ¿cómo?
Only one way to settle this.
¡Hostia!
Now the party's started.
Hostia, parece que
Another
pegó.
time, guys.
Sí.
I don't have time to buy new furniture.
Parece que el de Rex dolió un poco más, ¿ah?
Getting good. Yeah, you got lucky.
In my cycle, too many people in one room reach the high casualty rate if attacked. We should all be careful. 50,000 years from now, no one will remember this party. What is the point? Beware. Something called the...
Algo llamado Kazumi está cerca, cree que es invisible.
Pretends to be invisible. Foolish primitive. Nothing escapes these eyes.
Reminds me of Cora's den. Haven't been back there in a while.
Hoy sí.
I wonder if there's anything stronger behind the bar.
Detrás de la barra.
Too many things to break in here. Could be a fun party. What kind of music is this? That's not that club crap, is it?
Bueno, tiene más diálogo. Parece que los personajes nuevos del DLC son los que más diálogo tienen.
But you have no plans after Edie? Someone more human?
No. She's smart, she's funny, and she's into spaceships.
You know what you want. I can respect that.
Sí, ¿no? Joker sabe lo que quiere. Sabe lo que va.
Wow, this is quite the apartment.
Seriously, you see that waterfall? And that hot tub looks like something I might want to check out later. Without you.
Sin ti. Sin ti.
I could never live in a place like this. I'd worry about breaking the furniture.
Hoy sí, la verdad es que sí. Yo igual con estos muebles, uy, men, sufriría.
I must admit, I still feel like
Ah, vale, se repiten los diálogos. Vale, hasta aquí vamos a dejar este primer episodio. Este episodio de Mass Effect, la verdad es que está increíble. No quiero alargarlo más, pero es que, ven, escucharlos hablar que es el pescado súper divertido. Nos vemos en el siguiente episodio, chicos. Comenten, denle like y suscríbanse. Hasta la próxima. ¡Adiós!